time with Arrow Productions. 3 underrated authors you must read. These 3 had varying degrees of fame in their day, and they're largely forgotten now. Number 1. Vicki Baum. She was an extremely productive writer who lived from 1888 to 1960. To the extent that she is not forgotten entirely, she is mainly known for her 1929 novel, Grand Hotel, which was made into a movie in 1932. The first of 2 books spotlighted here is Shanghai 37, which I have also seen under the titles Hotel Shanghai, Shanghai Hotel, and Nanking Road. She visited the Cathay Hotel in 1937, which is now the Fairmount Peace Hotel. The story moves fast, and her well-drawn characters were largely based on real people. She came and went before the battle, and her book stands as a portrait of a world near its end. Another great book of hers is her posthumously published autobiography, It Was All Quite Different. This tells about her time in Vienna, which included being a conservatory-trained orchestral harpist. 2 interesting incidents concern the art world of her first husband. She tells about a cafe they visited with fervent, arty conversations, solving the world's problems. She had last been there in 1912. Just before leaving Europe for the US, she happened by the cafe again in 1932. 20 years later, she noticed the same people having the same conversations. In her autobiography, she also mentions that she was not impressed by the upcoming 1960 elections and the ongoing West German economic miracle. She thought that what she had left behind in 1932 could easily return. Number 2. Max Aub, who lived from 1903 to 1972. Max Aub had a few nationalities, but his writing is mainly from the point of view of 2 of them, Spanish and Mexican. He barely managed to cheat death in 1942 when he made his way to Mexico City. There he wrote one of the funniest novels of all time, Josep Torres Campalans, from 1958. It is the biography of a fictitious Catalan painter, clearly modeled on Picasso. Of course, all the pretension is there, along with quite a bit about what it could mean to be rich, famous, and a lapsed Catholic. By 1958, Mexico had been an important center of the art world for at least 30 years, which makes the settings of the story fit very well. Like Aub himself, Campalans had made his way from Spain to Mexico, and there is a lot about both places. Number 3. Jean Rhys, pictured on the left near the end of her life, who lived from 1890 to 1979. Jean Rhys was a British writer who was born on the small island of Dominica. Although she was active as a writer for most of her life, she was never on solid ground until her novel, The Wide Sargasso Sea, was published in 1966. Although she was consistently good throughout her life, what I find most interesting are her pieces from Paris in the 1920s. Her existence was precarious, and her stories make it very clear what it was really like in that time and place. Reading Jean Rhys reframes Fitzgerald and Hemingway, making them look superficial and overpaid by comparison. That's it. 3 underrated authors you must read. What underrated authors do you think the rest of us should read? Let us know in the comments.